friends. Good evening, my dear friends. Today we are going to conduct a debate. Our topic is organic farming, and as a leader, I would like to introduce my team. First of all, I am the leader of this team, and I am Nadev in grade 9 and 7. Avasaya, Inukaya, Chadule, and Rubilu, Avasaraya, Kaiduvaya, Parangaranangi, and Chirudi, and all the other.
Good evening, everyone. Today we are going to conduct a debate about organic farming and conventional farming. First of all, as the leader of this team, I am going to introduce my team. I am Avishka and I study in grade 10. And second is Sonalaya Oshade Livini uh, Yasindu Mansanali and Bindu are my team members. Over to Adel.
Thank you, Vaishkaka. Actually, first of all, I like to introduce what is called organic farming. Organic means the eco-friendly system that eco-friendly system. Actually, when you think of our ancestors, they they use this organic farming method from the past. So when we think of the present situation, present in present people use another system. It is called conventional farming. So first of all, I will tell you, when you think of a leaf of a plant, that is a that is consisted of carbohydrate, and carbohydrate mean very important thing for growth of a plant. So when we put them to a plant, the plant will be grow very fast. So that is the main method of organic farming. So when we make organic fertilizer, we use the animal manure and leaves like that. So there are so many systems in organic farming. Those are drip irrigation system. It's mean through that system, farmers try to give water drop by drop to the plant, to the root system of the plants. And other one is uh, crop rotation. It's mean term by term they change the crop that they cultivate. So uh, through the crop rotation, they try to decrease amount of insects that harmful to farm. And when you think of the differences between those farming methods, organic farming means agriculture. And when you think of other farming method, actually that is a agribusiness. So in that farming method, they try to uh, kill people by giving chemicals. When you think of a chemical, in that chemical there are so many heavy metals. So those heavy metals actually are very harmful to our body. We learn those things in science lessons, and it will cause us to cancers and so many diseases. When we think of cancer hospitals, there are so many parents, there are so many patients uh, that have cancers because of those chemicals. And first of all, we want to stop using chemicals. Uh, to that we want to stop conventional farming. And also in conventional farming, I told before, that is a business. And always conventional farming is consists of so many machines and robotic items. Not only that, a factory. So their one and only purpose is uh, earning money. And in organic farming, they also earning money, but there's a big differences between those farming methods. That is, in organic farming, however, that farmers try to give uh, citizens and if not civilians a good foods for their day-to-day usage, and however they try to get fruitful and good foods to escape from this food crisis. So that is the thing that we want. And when we think of Honorable Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa, uh, he put a rule to us, that is use organic fertilizer, but uh, someone can think that at that time organic fertilizer is not good, but I want to tell that is his ideology, and at that moment he couldn't do it because uh, he haven't a good situation. There are so many barriers, and there are so many barriers. So uh, organic farming is best because our country is underdeveloping country. So as a country like Sri Lanka, we want organic farming, not other farming methods, and we want to we don't want technology, because technology means the one of thing that uh, we go to the death. So and at last, I want to tell we don't want to kill animals and citizens in this country. So Sri Lanka means the best country. So we want to protect it using organic farming. Over to others.
Our topic is conventional farming. In Sri Lanka is an agricultural country, and they produce lots of crops, and Sri Lanka is a good source of uh, divided into two parts. In organic farming, people don't use pesticides and fertilizers. They use lots of fertilizers and pesticides for farming. In past, people had a organic farming system, and they did not earn lots of money from that, and they did not get a good harvest from that. And people could use those techniques to earn a healthy harvest, but they could not find a good place for them, good place in the world with, and they could not get any big results with those. But now, because of the development of technology, people have created some solutions for them. So people invested pesticides, insecticides, and chemical fertilizers for usage of farming, and they use them for introduce they introduced a big getting maximum harvest with small crops, and with the help of gene technology, people try to develop genes of a seed, and they created genetically modified, and with those they could get a bigger harvest in a short time, and without it's hard to eat fruits, but with the developed gene technology system, we can get fruits without seeds, and it can be very fruitful with gene technology. When we talk about organic farming, our former president, Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa, tried to practice organic fertilizers to farmers by banning all chemical fertilizers from Sri Lanka. And it was such a fail since uh, the- and farmers could not grow crops without chemical fertilizers because the soil was not recognized about organic fertilizers, and our there was a large food crisis. Sri Lanka was exporting crops to the country, providing some lots of food in Sri Lanka. But because of that, because Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa banned all chemical fertilizers and tried to use co- banned to use conventional farming in agriculture, we had to face economic crisis as well as a food crisis. The for this situation is using using conventional without using conventional farming, they use organic farming. That is the main reason, one of the main reasons for today's economic crisis. So, according to all of those, we can see that we can get a good harvest, maximum harvest for our conventional farming. So, I think it's worth it to try conventional farming instead of my opinion is chemical fertilizer and pesticides than using.
Our topic is organic farming. Farming is the most important thing in the world because there is no one who wants to live without eating. Because of these things, people need to eat these organic foods and people use these organic fertilizers and pesticides to make organic foods. As a result of an ancient kingdom, our kings made many things by using old technology and they passed to understand the reality about our soil and they made a good and healthy soil to our future. Unfortunately, European after that Europeans came and they invented these conventional farming system and our people are attended with these all things these organic fertilizers are consisted with oxygen, nitrogen and carbon. These are the most important parts of these organic fertilizers and pesticides. Uh, in past, our kings passed to make a sufficient country for our future, but unfortunately, we fail to understand and we fail to make a self-sufficient country as old. So, organic farming is the most important. There are many scientists in our country and on the whole world, but they don't understand to make organic fertilizers and pesticides as old. If we make these fertilizers and pesticides as old, we don't have anything which like these diseases on these plants and plants and trees. So we need to use these organic fertilizers. At that time, the best part of these organic fertilizers is organic soil. If we have a healthy soil with organic fertilizers, we must have a healthy bodies and healthy trees because these all things are the nature. If, if we want to change the nature, if we want to change the nature, we can't get any decisions about this nature because nature is the inventor about these all things which we are seeing. So we need to protect the nature by using these organic fertilizers. At that time, we will have a self-sufficient country as well. uh, some people are there who need to live a healthy life. Unfortunately, they can't live a healthy life because of this conventional farming. Because some of materials and chemicals are went on their are gone on their bodies. At that time, they can't live well and they have many diseases which like sugar and pressure. These people who face to this uh, situation is in Anuradhapur and Coronado. These are the most important places, most essential places of our country with organic farming. So we need to understand if we do this conventional farming, we will not have a good future, and we need to make organic farming by using our king's knowledge. King's knowledge. Not only that, this is a good production of foods, and we can import if we can export many things by using these food productions, at that time we can improve our economical side also. So we need to understand if we improve the side of organic farming, we will have a good situation for the future and the sustainable country, because younger generation will be beside the future. At that time they need a good sustainable country to the future. They also have feelings and they also need to attend with them. So they are very knowledgeable than us. At that time they can use these organic fertilizers by disposing these conventional fertilizers. So we can use these organic fertilizers to make a good economical country, and we can make a good cultivation about our country. Not only that, this is a good chance for employees, and we can make a good systems of employees, and they can get a good salary for the future. At that time, we can understand organic farming is the best for the future. Over to other.
Thank you, Kavati Mali. Good evening, everyone. I am Sonal Venkar. I am in grade 12, and our topic is conventional farming. It is very timely topic for everyone because at present we all know what is the current situation, and also when we face to our new younger generation, we have to face so many failures and so many problems. And once a philosophical person said that the nation which never create any inventions, they never raise their nation. And also from that we can take a good theory, and we can follow a new spirit, and also we can succeed our life very well with that. Not only that, but also the world is moving forward. As a result of that, all sectors are improved. Then not only that, but also the all sectors means education, agriculture, health, healthcare, and those so many items. But I think the most the most important thing is agriculture. From that, we can live very well, and we can succeed our life very well. And also, as a human, if we want to live, we want to survive our life with a good path. From that, I think I follow that theory, which is conventional farming. Firstly, we want to know what is mean by conventional farming. Actually, getting back to my story, once there lived a teacher, and he has two students. He one day he told that, and he gave two seeds to his two children, two students, and as a result of that, after that, a teacher said, plant these seeds and make a fruitful tree. Then students follow that theory and they went home. They dug a hole and they planted it. As a result of that, however, they could plant it, but one person who always cared and watered, and also he supplied fertilizers, but the other person doesn't do that. He always gave space to grow it naturally. Uh, and I think the result is there is the person who cared well, and his plant is like a homemade cake, but the other plant is the real tree. And I think according to this quotation, we want to make the good cheer up about our new younger generation. As a result of that, when we discuss about the our conventional farming, there is a good structure. It is the best structure of nature, and it combine do their jobs very well, and they can take their resist, and they make our foods also eco-friendly. And also from past to present, our ancestors school, and we learn so many things at our science subject. Then we want to familiar with our nature and environment, those things which we can intend to do those things with theoretically. but we never do that practically. Actually, that is the theory which we want to change, and there are so many changes in society. And I think in conventional farming, we can change that failure, and we can make a good and successful generation. When we take this topic to another part, there are so conventional farming. We all things the farmer take the memory, and he always farming and digging and planting some seeds, but that is not the theory. I think if we want to do a best conventional farming, if we want to think like an eagle, if we see eagle doesn't fly lower, eagle always fly higher. Then from that, which we want to set up our mind very well, and we can have a best life with conventional farming. I think real this is the reality of this conventional farming. Thank you. Over to you, Chintaman.
Good evening, everyone. I am Silver. I am in grade 11. I would like to talk about organic farming. The conventional farming is the most popular agricultural technology around the world. Uh, that technology used so many countries. Uh, they they use so many chemical fertilizers and antipesticides. Their purpose is being the increasing their production. So they never care about other things. And as a result of use these chemical fertilizers, the the soil will destroy, and uh, and beings will die. So not only that, in the conventional farming, there is a technology. It's called greenhouse technology. Uh, in this technology, they grow some plants inside the house, and after that, they they release the carbon dioxide air to atmosphere. Uh, it causes to increase the global warming. Therefore, we should have faced to so many future problems. Not only that, the organic farming is not popular than conventional farming. This some countries use this technology, uh, but it is not it is not developed yet. But our ancient farmers use this technology. However, they could succeed using this technology. Uh, in the past time, our Sri Lanka known as Oriental January because of our ancient farmers successful. So in the organic farming, there is a big problem. It get lot of time to give a results. Therefore, some farmers avoid this technology. Uh, However, uh, I can tell an example for it. Our former president, Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa, decide to decide to decide to accept the farming, and they get the decision instantly. Therefore, our soil could not recognize the these fertilizers, and we couldn't see the best result. There are so many disadvantages of conventional farming, such as we can see the Polonnaru and Anuradhapura villages. There are so many kidney patients. It is uh, it calls for it's a result of using the chemical fertilizers. These chemical fertilizers mix into water, and they drink this poisonous water. So, according to my opinion, the organic farming is the best one, and over to Ocean.
Thank you, Tilpaya. Good evening, everyone. My name is Oshada, and I am in grade 9. Today I am here to talk about organic farm, conventional farming. What is farming is a very important thing for humans. People eat because of this farming. Um, uh, what is farming? Farming is caring a plant from its childhood, like a baby. So we need to treat them. We need to we need add fertilizers to that to grow healthy, uh, just like humans. But just like humans, we have in 2020 Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa, who was our past president, banned these chemical fertilizers. At that time, farmers had so many problems, which are like insects, and they didn't have a good fruitfulness. At that time, they protest, and the president removed that rule, and after that, COVID-19 came, and our country lost so much money, so much foreign currency. At that time, they didn't have money to order these chemical fertilizers. So because of that, now our agricultural system has down. Uh, it's been 3 years now. Now also we don't have anything to grow. Some people are telling these organic fertilizers are best, but it's not. They don't have good fruitfulness, and they can't remove these insects from their cultivation. So even though they used the old tricks for that it did work. It did work. Uh, so now in past our country was a, self-sufficient country, but now it's not. We order rice and other foods from other countries like India and China. So they don't have a good quality, and they because they are we keep it in stores. At that time they are getting old, and they get so much insects. It's not healthy. In 2023 we should use conventional fertilizers and organic fertilizers. We need to use both, and 25 percentage of organic fertilizers and 75 percentage of uh, conventional fertilizers. At that time, farmers can manage this situation, and they can get good, they can get a good fruitfulness, and they can get healthy foods. If we divide our country into two parts, which plant organic organic foods and chemical foods, chemical fertilizers foods. At that time, our country will be self-sufficient again. So, in past, our country called the cereal store of Indian Ocean, but now it's not. Now, our country is poor. They are begging. Our country is begging uh, for help, help, and my opinion is we should do this 25 percentage of organic farming and fertilizers and 75 percentage of conventional chemical fertilizers. So my opinion is that uh, over to Chadu.
Good evening, everyone. I am Chadu Vare. I am in grade 9. Our topic is organic farming. Let's see what is the meaning of organic. Organic is good thing for us. Not only that, we want it for growth. Sometimes we use it many things. Uh, uh, Conventional farming is not good because uh, it has poison. Then I think organic farming is good. Not only that, organic is very useful things for our farmers. Uh, Modern, sorry, ancient rulers use organic farming for their cultivation. Not only that, they use it. They use it. They have good idea from it. But before Sri Lanka has organic farming, but uh, now it is difficult. Now Sri Lanka has chemical things. Then they use it, but then I think from time to time we can use uh, organic things, then we can get good fruits, uh, but foods. Not only that, we can get good foods for our life. Then we can live happily. Uh, Not only good, that's also. Sometimes we use chemical foods, then we will die. Uh, then I think chemical things are not good, but organic things are good because it hasn't poison. Then we can live. Not only us, animal also live. Uh, then we can get good soil for our country. But some country hasn't good soil. Then they use chemical things for grow. But Sri Lanka has good soil for grow. Then I think we want to get organic things for uh, our future. Uh, then we can get uh, good. Then we can get good farm system. Uh, I think it is good, but sometimes it is not good. Now Sri Lanka has economic crisis. Then uh, our president use uh, chemical things. Then sorry, organic things. Then Sri Lanka was fell down. Uh, but from time to time we can get organic things for our farming. Then not only us, animals also are very happy. Uh, then I think we want to get organic fertilizer, uh, fertilizer from we can make uh, organic fertilizer. It is best thing. Uh, then my opinion is organic farming is good for our future. Or rather,
Good evening, everyone. I am Nethula. I am in grade 11. Today, I would like to talk about conventional farming. Farming is a way of Sri Lankan people. Sri Lankan people earn lot of money from uh, farming. Uh, Sri Lankan people farm. Sri Lankan farmers farm a lot of grains, coconut, tea, rubber, fruits and vegetables. Uh, Farming came from since modern time. In this, uh, people uh, in people earn a lot of money from agriculture, and the main earning way of all people is farming. There are two types of farming: organic farming and conventional farming are these. So, conventional farming is the best because uh, conventional farming means what is doing with synthetic fertilizers. Uh, Farmers do uh, farming as a uh, business, so they want a big income. Uh, Farmers use synthetic fertilizers for weeds, pests, and provide plants nutrition. Uh, they uh, Chemicals means uh, synthetic fertilizers, herbicides, and insecticides. So uh, we- they use farmers use these for uh, get a good harvest and get a good healthy and nutrition harvest, and uh, give give the best for normal people, because uh, normal people use these foods, and farmers won't give the best, so they use fertilizers, synthetic fertilizers, and these things. So in this situation, lot of farmers use farmers do conventional farming because it is easy and healthy for people. Uh, so uh, I think uh, conventional farming is the best. So over to others.
Good evening, all of you. My name is William Saleh. I am in grade 8. Uh, Today I am going to talk about organic farming. Uh, when we talk about agriculture, uh, agriculture has two types. Those are farming and uh, control animals, and farming has two types. Those are mud farming and land farming. Uh, then our ancient people do this uh, do this farming system very uh, very successfully. But uh, uh, now our soil hasn't any fertilizer. Then we want to use any uh, fertilizer to these agriculturists. Then farmers use uh, uh, organic fertilizers to uh, grow plants, and it is very uh, suitable for person, and uh, it is not harmful to human body. When we get we our country have many our country has uh, many cancer patients uh, uh, because uh, uh, those chemicals. Then when we uh, ban these chemicals, we can uh, stop many uh, we can stop many diseases from our society, and our ancient people use many tricks to control the insects. Uh, those are uh, water ghosts and uh, lighting the oil lamps. Uh, that is, they are knowledgeable thinking. I think they use their knowledge to very pure thing, and I think uh, organic farming uh, organic farming is the best agricultural system in Sri Lanka. Over to Adan.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ridley. I'm in grade 9. Today, our topic is conventional farming. People can earn money from doing this agriculture system. Then, uh, conventional farming means farmers use chemical fertilizer to doing this farming system, and also in past farmers use organic farming system to doing this agriculture system, but uh, but it was not successful. Because of that, the farmers use this conventional farming system, and that organic farming system is very is not successful, and we can't protect our crops from insect and from other animals by using this organic farming. And also, our former president, Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa, tried to stop this conventional farming system, but he can't. But Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa couldn't do that. Could do that. Then, because of that, farmers faced a lot of troubles and they protest. Then, if I talk about advantages of conventional farming, we can save our time, and we can by using this conventional farming, we can save time, and we can get lot of harvest, and we can get lot of income. Then I think this farming system is very useful, and it is very successful. Then because of this reason, all of farmers do this farming system. Then this conventional farming system is very good, and we can get lot of advantages from it. Then I think this conventional farming system is better than organic farming system. Then it is best farming. It is best farming system all over the world. Over the world.
Good evening, my dear friends. I am Basant. I am in grade 10. Today our topic is organic farming. Sri Lanka is a organic. Sri Lanka is an agricultural country. Farming is most important for our life. Agriculture was grown in kinghood. Yeah, a king King made a self-sufficient country, but we can't make sufficient country now. And now because our country faced economic crisis, then then our government haven't money to input chemical fertilizer. Then I think uh, uh, organic fertilizer are suitable now. Uh, Government introduced a new policy. See example, organic fertilizer. We we do not use chemical uh, for our organic fertilizer, organic farming. Uh, we can make organic fertilizer with the garbage. Fertilizer are most Organic fertilizer are most important for our cultivation and environment. It is not dangerous to our environment and human body. Uh, but chemical fertilizer are most dangerous to our environment because some people use chemical their their cultivation. Uh, then they destroy a lot of microorganisms and some small animals. Microorganisms are most useful for our cultivation. they make good soil. We can grow. We must grow vegetables and fruits without poison, and we must use the natural thing for in our cultivation. Uh, organic farming has many advantages. Uh, we can we can uh, we can earn money easy, and we can get fruits and vegetables without poison. Uh, uh, and I think for the organic farming is most important for our uh, life over to other day.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dimini. I'm in grade 10. Today, my topic is conventional farming. Uh, Farming is one of most important aspects of everyone's life. It is food. Food depend on farming. We depend on food. However, farming is connected in our life circally. Uh, we can divided farming many methods. Organic farming system and conventional farming system also inside those methods. Uh, our old people start this agriculture, uh, but they don't know about conventional farming because now uh, now uh, now is developed, so we can farming very easily using this conventional farming system. Many country test conventional farming system, and it was successful, so they continue that. uh, when introduced this conventional system, our farmers also follow those methods. Then they could protect their harvest and maximize their harvest. Uh, that that way they can provide their lifestyle. Conventional uh, farming system is the best farming system for the farmers. Uh, those examples are enough to improve that. So my opinion is conventional farming is the best farming system to ask over to others.
Thank you. Today our topic is organic farming. My name is Kairu. Two common methods of providing foods worldwide are conventional farming and organic farming. People are favoring organic food. Organic farming completely restricts used to chemical and scientific pesticide. Organic farming used to organic manure and compost. Nutrition rich organic food extremely benefit for human health. Organic product is free harmful chemicals and pesticides and therefore poses no health risk. Thank you all the other team.
Good evening, my dear teacher, my dear friends. My name is Yasiru. I am in grade 9. Today our topic is uh, conventional farming. Uh, let's see what is the conventional farming. Conventional farming is farming using conventional ways and means. Uh, Conventional farming is very famous farming style in our world uh, because every every country use this farming system in their country. It is a very good thing to agriculture and also ancient people you done their agriculture with these things. Uh, uh, First one is they cultivated waiting for time. That's mean they cultivated their fruits waiting for time. Then they can then they took a good harvest from their cultivations. And also second one is uh, they cultivated waiting for time, waiting for rain. That's mean they cultivated they had they could to cultivate without any effort. Then they took water from without any effort. And also there are some of people use this conventional farming system to organic fertilizer and artificial fertilizer. Uh, there are some people use organic fertilizer to their conventional farming system. It is a very good thing. And also there are some of people use artificial uh, fertilizer to their groups they use they use gray to their seeds. So then my opinion is conventional farming system is the best farming system. Over to others.
Good evening, everyone. I am Parangana. I am in grade 7. Today our topic is organic farming. Organic farming means farming using um, organic farming means farming using biology fertilizers and pest control. These biologic fertilizers get from animals and plant waste. Actually, uh, this organic farming, this organic farming introduced as an answer to the environment suffering to suffering considered by the environmentally consi- uh, environmentally chemicals and fertilizers. Then there are more advantages of um, organic fertilizers. Um, uh, and we can get healthy foods. It's better for future generation, and it um, it um, it is the best. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Today our topic is good evening, everyone. Today our topic is conventional farming. Conventional farming is our part of agriculture. Conventional farm is using present. Farmers use farmers use farmers use chemical fertilizers and fast sites for conventional farming. It is advantage for the people. Conventional farming can be conventional can be quickly replaced by machines, so they can get good advantage. Good evening, everyone. Today our topic is organic farming. My name is Chandni Netma. I am in grade 6. Uh, Sir Albert Howard introduced organic farming in India. In organic farming, they use animal manure and biological pesticides. Uh, it has traditional and healthy methods that is that popular all over the world. Uh, in in this system is done by uh, without using fertilizers and pesticides. Uh, it reduces soil erosions and environmental pollution. Um, it and
hand over to Abhi. Good evening, everyone. Today our topic is conventional farming. I think conventional farming is the best thing than organic farming. Conventional farming is one part of the advantage, one part of the agriculture. Uh, Conventional farming is highly, high, highly depends on chemical things. Uh, Highly depends on chemical things. Uh, Farmers, its its main its main objective is getting a good harvest, uh, so they can get a good income. Farmers can do their work uh, easily and hardly with their machines. From their machines, farmers can do their work effectively. Uh, uh, fa- Effectively, so they can save their time and they can use that time for another work. So my opinion is conventional farming is the uh, best thing than organic farming. Thank you.
When we think of conventional farming, actually I want to talk about chemicals. Chemicals are mostly harmful to our human body. So in conventional farming, we use chemicals. So I want to talk about it.
Chemicals can be a bit harmful to our body, but in conventional farming, there are lots of advantages which we can earn. But in organic farming, there aren't any advantages. They are harvest, and by using by using the conventional farming method, we can get bigger harvest in a smaller land. Uh, but don't you think that using organic fertilizers for farming is such a waste of time?
And I want to tell you first of all that when we think of organic farming, there are so many methods. You told there are no any methods in organic farming. There are so many methods such as there is a object which called Diagonal near the Vakada. So drip irrigation system, and that is the most oldest system of organic farming, and and there is other thing which called soil rotation and crop rotation, and those are the traditional things that we want to do than than other farming methods. So in that farm, so I like to ask you a question again.
Even though you have those kind of methods, those are not successful in the practical life. In past, when in past agriculture, they also used those kind of things, and their harvest did not come as they expected. The harvest was a few, and I think you should think that you should also think about that again. Over to other.
In my first opinion, I told about the advantages of the organic farming, and there are many disadvantages as I know about these conventional farming. So conventional farming ruins the soil and it is green enough for the people. And I like to ask you a question. Why can't you use this organic farming to the grow plants? Actually, Kavati Mali, Professor Mali told that our government hasn't money to import chemical fertilizers. Actually, there is a fact which we have to say. Unfortunately, the fact is he told that hasn't money, and you know that everything is depends on money. We all suffer in diseases, and for those diseases, we take medicines to reduce our pain. At that time, we take medicine tablets. If we all we know medicine tablets all have some side effects, but we want to know some medicines have so many branded medicines. There is no any side effects, and the medicines which are very expensive, there is no any side effects, and this is the anti-side of these question, and I think I openly invite you to think this question with your mind, vice versa. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonalai. I don't know about the medicines, and you told that there are branded and very high-level medicines in the world, and Professor Mali told that we have no money, but fortunately we have few money to import many things, but we can use this organic farming to make some foods. At that time, we can use it to import these foods. That time we don't want to pay, so we need to use this money which we have earned to buy these branded medicines. At that time we have no any diseases. Fortunately, if we use this organic farming, we have no any diseases. At that time we have a healthy body, so we don't want to use this currency to import these branded drugs and medicines. So if we want to make a good country with farming, we must use this organic farming system.
Actually, Kawadumali, if you have a knife, if you have a knife, you never cut vegetables with your fingers. Actually, there is a super process with those systems, and also there is a good mechanism system which called GMO system and genetic management organization. And I think from that system also we can have a good and successful life. Thank you. Over to you.
You tell the organic farming is not suitable for current situation, but our old farmers use this technology and got the accepted result. And you tell we can't get the accepted result without chemical fertilizers. And why you tell like this and use hacks for this?
Actually, I told only if we farm 25% of organic fertilizers and 75% of chemical fertilizers. Actually, that is the best solution for this. If we divide our country to two parts, we can send organic fertilizers to one part, and you can send chemical fertilizers to other part. That's my answer. Uh, you told that organic uh, farming is the best farming system, but um, what can be the best um, sys- sorry, how can you tell that? Can you prove it?
Yes, you know, our Sri Lankan known as in the past time, our Sri Lankan known as organic generally. Our Sri Lanka export some cereals for other countries, and we can decide our agriculture was successful at that time. That's my answer.
Actually, it's before 2020, but now it's 2023. In 2020, Mr. Gotabaya Rajapaksa banned these chemical fertilizers. After that, we could make even rice we could make in Sri Lanka. We are importing it from India and China over to other members.
Uh, Organic farming has good history, but uh, we want to build it, but some people cut down it. Then why do we change our cultivation?
We don't want change cultivation. The world is going forward. That time, uh, that time everything is changing. So uh, cultivation also is changing. This time, this this situation, conventional farming is good, we but in future uh, we don't know. There uh, this farming will be changed. Uh, it is it is the truth. So thank you for all for participating to this debate, and you expressed a lot of ideas, and we learned a lot of things. So this is the time for stop our debate and over to Holster.
Today was a great day for improve our English knowledge and speaking skills. We did a debate about organic farming and conventional farming, and I think it was a great source of learning for our students. Thank you for all of you for participating in this debate. I thank you all for watching this debate. And we are good night, you all. Thank you.